Welcome back to the New York Giants franchise on Madden 25, guys. Our G-Men are riding a 4-game win streak and are coming off a much-needed bye week. But things are about to get real interesting for our boys. We started a rough 2-game road trip taking on one of the best teams in the NFC, Jordan Love and the Green Bay Packers. Now, as of today, the Giants are sitting in second place in the NFC East, 3 games behind the division lead, Philly. Looking at the playoff picture, if things were to start today, our boys would be on the outside looking in. But our focus this week has to be the Green Bay offense led by Jordan Love at quarterback. He's thrown for over 2,000 yards, 20 touchdowns so far this season. But it's a ground game that has me a little concerned. The league's leading rusher is Josh Jacobs. The 7th-year back is on the verge of another 1,000-yard season and already has 13 rushing touchdowns. Not to mention, Love has a solid group of receivers to throw the ball to, led by Romeo Doubs and rookie Emeka Egbuka. Defensively, the Packers' front 7 is insane. Walker and Cooper are 2 really good young linebackers, and their D-line loves to cause havoc. And don't forget about Jair Alexander and Xavier McKinney in the secondary. But our G-Men look to make it 5 in a row. We're at Lambeau Field, and let's go first quarter action. Love under center, and he's going to go play action. He's got a clean pocket and throws a dart to Egbuka, and the rookie gets away from Everett, and it's going to be a 42-yard gain on the opening play. But the drive was stalled. The Packers would have to settle for 3. So we thought. Deonte Banks runs into the kicker, throw the flag. It's roughing the kicker. So the drive stays alive for Green Bay, and they'll make the Giants pay for it. Love hits Dobbs, and he'll spin his way into the end zone. Packers strike first, 7-0. Giants take over, and Cam Ward comes out throwing on second down, hitting Theo Johnson, and the big tight end will pick up 15. That's a G-Man first down. Now it's 3rd and long, and Cam's going to show off that arm that made him the top quarterback taken in this past draft, threading the needle to Neighbors for the first. Talk about a dot. It would lead to a Graham Gano field goal. Giants defense forced a 3 and out, and Cam is looking to keep the offense on the field, but Quay Walker has other thoughts. He picks off Ward, and look at the moves from the linebacker. Out there looking like a wide receiver. He'll take it back 38 yards to the house. Green Bay up 14. Second quarter action, 3rd and 10, and Cam is showing off his legs. He gets outside the pocket, starts to slide, but gets hit, and he'll fumble. Gary is there to recover. The rookie has to learn to slide and get down and not fight for extra yards. And here come the pack. Love sets up the screen for Jacobs. And look at the blockers on the outside in front of the back. He'll weave, break tackles, and is finally brought down at the 36-yard line, flipping the field. But on the next play, Jacobs meets Bobby Okereke, and Bobby says, "That's my ball, punk." It's a fumble. Everett jumps on it. The G-Men's defense steps up big. But the offense couldn't capitalize. Cam Ward will get sacked on this play by Devontae Wyatt. The big fella had himself a day. 13 tackles and 3 sacks. Packers take back over, and the Giants defense comes up big again. Love tries to force a pass to Egbuka, but Isaiah Simmons jumps the route, and it's an interception. 19 is thriving in that sub-linebacker package, and that's INT number 3 on the season. G-Man looking to capitalize. Ollie Gordon finds some running room, and he'll take to the air, jumping over the pile into the end zone. Touchdown, G-Man. Packers lead down to 7. Under 5 left to go in the half, and the G-Men are dialing up some pressure. Kayvon Thibodeau comes up with the big sack. But then the defense gets a little too greedy. Jacobs on the screen on 3rd down, and look at all the running space in front of him. He'll pick up the first. Few plays later, Love with the play action. And check out the touch on this throw to Dobbs in the end zone. The 2 hookup for the second time in the first half, putting Green Bay on top by 2 touchdowns. We got less than 2 minutes to go before the half. Cam shows off his precision passing, hitting Diggs on the streak, and 14, he's off to the races. It's a 61-yard pickup for the 11-year vet. 2 plays later, Ward in the gun. He's going to roll out to avoid the rush and decides to tuck it and run. He turns the corner and Supermans his way into the end zone. Touchdown, G-Men. Packers lead back down to 7. But Jordan Love in the offense looking to answer. He'll drop back, try to lob it up for Dobbs, but he'll get picked off by Paulson Adebo. That's turnover number 3 for the G-Men's defense. And Cam in the offense, they're thinking points before the half. Ward stands tall in the pocket and delivers a strike to Stephon over the middle for the first. And that's going to set up this field goal from Graham Gano, sending us to the half. G-Men down 4. Into the third we go. Love is in the gun. And look at this throw to Dobbs on the corner route. Packers back inside the red zone. But the G-Men's defense, they turned up the heat. Bentley comes off the corner screaming to get the sack. Then on third and goal, Love tries to hit Reed across the middle. But mama, there goes that man. Isaiah Simmons is there to break it up. Pack settle for 3. Giants take over and the run game finally gets going. Tyrone Tracy with the handoff. And look at the lane for the second year back. He would power his way to a 23-yard pickup. That's probably his best run from the day. A few plays later, Cam in the gun. The pressure's on his way, but he hits Jalen Hyatt across the middle, and the speedster takes off. Hyatt turns on the burners and goes 52 yards to the crib. Touchdown, G-Men. We're tied up at 27. Packers look to respond. Love continues to pick apart our secondary, linking up with Dobbs again, this time for a big gain. Jordan over 300 yards on the day. To the fourth we go. Love looking to go to the air, but here comes the pressure. Michael McFadden and Shaq Barrett meet at the quarterback. Pack settle for 3. It's go time for the G-Men. Tracy takes the stretch outside. He'll spin out a defender and accelerates. Tyrone picks up 24, put him at 65 yards on the day. But unfortunately, the drive was stalled out. Graham Gano comes on and he'll drill this 46-yard field goal. We're knotted up at 30. Shout out to the G-Men defense forcing a 3 and out. And Cam, well, he's running for his life. He'll escape the pressure by rolling out to the left, and he'll finally step out of bounds after picking up 28. Later on third down, Ward, he'll find Jalen Hyatt on the underneath, and he's going to sprint past the marker to get into Packers territory. 2 plays later, Ward goes play action, and he'll find Tyler Higbee open, and check out the big fella, rumbling, stumbling, breaking tackles for the first. We've got 2.5 left to go in the game. Ward goes empty set, and he'll link up with Diggs on the drag route, and Stephon, well, he's off to the races. 26 yards later, G-Men knocking on the door of the end zone. But 3 plays later, Ward drops back, tries to step up, and he'll get sacked by Van Ness. And that'll set up Graham Gano for his 4th field goal of the day, giving the G-Men a 3-point lead. Packers take over. Giants looking for a stop, but Love, he's got other thoughts, linking up with Kraft, and the big tight end ends up picking up 15. Then the G-Men's pressure finally gets home. Azeez Ojulari puts the tackle in the spin cycle, and he'll bring down Love for the sack. 2 plays later, Love drops back. He'll step up in the pocket, try to extend the play, but Ojulari is a man on a mission, chasing him down and getting his 2nd sack of the drive. It's 4th and forever. Love looking to keep the drive alive. He looks for Kraft, but overthrows him, and that would do it. The New York Giants are now on a 5-game win streak, beating the 2nd-place Packers 33-30. Cam threw for 267 yards. He had a touchdown and an interception. The ground game, strong today. Tracy had 73 yards. Ali had 41 and a score. And Cam, as a runner, he had 68 and a touchdown. Diggs went for over 100 yards. Hyatt had 3 catches for 75 yards. But shout out to the pass rush. The G-Men had 6 sacks on the day, 2 from Thibodeau and Ojulari. But the road show will continue in the home of Patrick Mahomes. We head to Kansas City to take on the 6-5 Chiefs. Now, this is a down year for KC. They'll be without their star corner, Trent McDuffie. He dislocated his wrist. And when you look at the rest of the secondary, there's some glaring weaknesses. But when you got Patrick Mahomes on your team, you're never out of it. We start things off on offense. Cam going to the air, hitting Malik over the middle, and check out the spin move, and he'll pick up 23. A few plays later, Ward catches the Chiefs in man coverage, and they can't keep up with Stephon Diggs. 14 takes it 32 yards to the crib. Touchdown, G-Man. Then after a Chiefs field goal, the Giants passing game will continue to pick apart the Chiefs. Ward and Diggs link up again, and we're back inside of KC territory. Giants looking at a 2nd and 8, and Ward, he's going to show off that mobility, stepping up in the pocket, and throws a laser to Neighbors. And Malik, well, he knows what to do with it, getting the Giants into the red zone. Now the Giants are looking at a 2nd and long. Ward goes play action. He'll drop back, reset, and he's looking for Neighbors downfield. What a pitch and catch. Touchdown, G-Man. NYC up 14-3. The defense comes up with a big stop, and here comes Ali Gordon. The rookie back breaks to the outside, turns the corner, and is finally brought down after picking up 15. Next play, Ward goes back to the play action. Offensive line does a great job, and the 2-to-1 connection links up for the 7th time in the first half. 1st and goal, Giants. Few plays later, Tracy gets the handoff, and he's going to go airborne. New York up big on KC. But here come the Chiefs. Mahomes drops back and finds Worthy coming open on the outside, and the speedster gets into Giants territory. And the scary part is Mahomes will start to find his rhythm. This time, he'll connect with Hollywood Brown, and the Chiefs are inside the red zone. Then just before the half, Mahomes to Hollywood. Touchdown, Chiefs. 15 just makes things look so easy. Giants lead down to 11. But KC left too much time on the clock for this Giants offense. And Ward, he's attacking the middle of the field. He'll find Hyatt, and that's a first. I'm loving the fact that you can see Cam is getting more and more comfortable with the offense. This time, he connects with Diggs across the middle, and that's another G-Man first down. We just got a few seconds left in the half. Ward, he'll hit his check down Tracy, and the back turns the corner and gets the first but does not get out of bounds. Giants will send on Graham Gano. He'll drill this 50-yard field goal. New York would go up at the half by 14. Start of the second half, Mahomes shows off his scrambling ability. He'll step up and decides to tuck in and run. 15. Look at the wheels on him. Picks up 30 on the ground. Then this throw from Mahomes is just insane. He's one of only a handful of QBs who can make it. Threading the needle for 27 to Hollywood. Next play, the two would link up again. This time, Hollywood taking it to the crib. Giants lead down to 7. New York takes back over, and Cam has played mistake-free football until now. He'll roll out, throw across his body, and gets picked off by Drew Tranquil. That's the rookie's first mistake of the day. But the defense has his back, and they turned up the pressure in the fourth. Brian Burns comes off the edge screaming to get his 3rd sack of the day. We fast forward a little bit. Gano kicked the field goal. Chiefs look to answer, but Dalen Everett jumps the route and gets the interception. And the rookie, he's thinking 6, but he'll get pushed out at the 11. That's Dalen's 2nd pick of the season. 2 plays later, Tracy finds a run lane, drops the shoulders, and walks into the end zone. Touchdown, G-Man. But you already know, Mahomes and the Chiefs aren't going away. Patrick wants 6, and he wants it now. Look at this dart to Worthy, and when he gets into open field, you can forget about it. 76 yards later, the lead is down to 10. The Giants are looking to run some clock out, but Cam, forcing another pass, gets picked off for the 2nd time today, this time by Leo Chanel, and that sets up Mahomes and the offense with great field. And Patrick, well, he's going to take full advantage of it, roll it out to his right, and just look at all that open space in front of him. There is 30 yards between him and the nearest defender, and he's going to slide down inside the red zone. Then Mahomes doing Mahomes-like things, throwing an absolute rocket to Worthy in the end zone. Chiefs climb all the way back and cut the lead to 3. Next Giants possession, Tracy takes the handoff, and it's a fumble. Chiefs jump on it, but wait. Refs would review the play, and Tyrone's knee was down before the ball came out. A big sigh of relief from Giants fans everywhere. And Coach Got Game says keep the offense on the field on 4th down. Cam is going to slide out to his right. Finds Hyatt coming open on the outside, and that's 1st and the game. The Giants making 6 in a row, getting a hard-fought win over the Chiefs, 34-31. Cam threw for 288 yards and 2 touchdowns on the day. On the ground, Tracy, over 100 yards and 2 scores, put him over 1,000 yards for the season. Malik Neighbors had a huge first half, 7 grabs for 123 yards and a touchdown. Diggs had 81 yards and a score. Defensively, it was all about Brian Burns. He led the way with 3 sacks. Tough road trip over. Now we're back at the crib, and this team is starting to play their best football at the end of the season. Now we return home this week to take on the 3-8 Minnesota Vikings. Hey, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you smash that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're brand new, and don't forget to ring that bell to join the Noti Squad. Hey, and make sure you guys check out all those links down in my description. Follow your boy on Facebook, Twitter, and IG, and come through and join the Discord, fam. And we'll talk from MetLife when we take on the Vikings. Have a great day, guys. 2 fingers in the air. Peace.